You know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I really do feel like we are living in this strange, weird Black Mirror episode. And for those of you that haven't seen Black Mirror, I think most people who have seen it would agree with me. Keep it that way. As we know, technology is advancing at a very rapid rate, and along with that, so is male loneliness. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it's very easy to see the more technology advances, the more lonely, especially men, become. For example, research has found in 2021 that male friendships have been on the decline over the years. 15% of men stated they have zero close friends compared to only 3% in 1990. A 2022 Pew Research Center survey also found that 60% of young men are also single, nearly double the rate of women. And we're in 2024 now, so I'm going to assume by the end of this year, and this is a sad thought, but I'm going to assume those numbers have only increased. And this is for many reasons. You know, young men today lack purpose. They don't have masculine role models. Father figures are less prominent. Social media has now become a big part and replaced those things in a very negative way. But when men become lonely, extremely lonely, and they have nobody to talk to, firstly, more often than not, a PORN addiction is inevitable, and I think that's a big issue regardless of a male status. But you tie that in with the development of AI, and we have a very concerning situation on our hands that this article is going to show everybody, because now extremely lonely men are interacting with AI models and virtual girlfriends. Now, some people may laugh at this, they might think it's silly right now, but I do think if the world turns a blind eye to this situation, the consequences are going to be bigger than most people realize. But the Daily Mail go on to report she's a professional girlfriend who rakes in $30,000 wooing lonely men online. But can you figure out what's so special about Lexi Love? The woman on your screen, as you can see, is an AI model, an AI girlfriend, and is making, as the article already said, thousands of dollars coming from the pockets of these lonely men. Now, straight off the bat there, all I'm going to say is I don't like the way that article is worded. There is nothing special about this AI model. I know it's meant to be tongue-in-cheek and funny, but I don't find it that funny. I find it quite dystopian. This whole thing to me seems quite demonic, and these companies who create this stuff are evil and sinister because they know what they're doing. They're exploiting men and destroying the lives of men even further. Get ready to meet the blonde beauty, nonetheless, who has been turning heads and raking in $30,000 a month by sharing her raunchy snaps, but don't get your hopes up because the stunner isn't what she seems. Lexi Love is an AI model and virtual girlfriend who was created by the company Foxy AI. She's been raking in tons of fans while offering up flirty chats and sexy photos, and the model has been acting as a companion to lonely men online by providing them with round-the-clock text and voice messaging. Lexi speaks more than 30 languages and gets up to 20 marriage proposals a month from men who have fallen head over heels with her, even though she really doesn't exist. Take that in for just a second here. We have pixels on a screen. That's the basics of it, right? Receiving 20 marriage proposals a month. Now, I would even say those men who know it's not real, if given the chance to just tick a box and they have legally married these pixels, they would do it. Now, these men who are obviously sending these marriage proposals to this AI model, if you've sunk that low, you really do need some professional help. But this is how far some men will go for their intimacy. Interacting with a piece of coding, giving them that false sense of intimacy, makes them feel wanted in a world that some of these men, I would even argue, say that the world doesn't want them. And they can better themselves, make themselves more desirable. And again, if you've sunk that low, there is a lot of help you do need. But some of these men would say to you that this world hates them so much, and they've become so full of hate for the world and for women because of the stuff they've seen and what they've been consuming, that this is the path they take. She's been built to flirt, laugh, and adapt to different personalities, interests, and preferences. The blonde beauty offers pay text and voice messaging and gets to know each of her boyfriends. The AI model even sends naughty photos if requested. Her profile on the company site reads, "I'm Lexi, your go-to girl for a dose of excitement and a splash of glamour. As an inspiring model, you'll often catch me striking a pose or perfecting my pole dancing moves. Sushi is my weakness, and LA's beach volleyball scene is my playground. I'm looking for someone to keep up with my adventurous spirit and join join me at a quiet spot on the beach. Message me and let's turn our dreams into reality. According to the site, she is a 21-year-old whose hobbies include pole dancing, yoga, and beach volleyball. And her turn-ons are, yeah. The company noted that it designed her to be the perfect girlfriend for many men with flawless features and impeccable style. Now, I'm not gonna lie here, reading that kind of frustrates me, and I know you might not be able to tell because unlike these woke activists we see, I don't let my emotions get the better of me, and I understand many people watching might not feel sorry for these men because they do have to take accountability for their actions and make the right choices in life, get the right help, because nobody's coming to save them. But again, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, we have a company, a very evil company, making money off the loneliness of men and further pushing it. They say they have designed the perfect girlfriend for many men, and what they mean by that is a bunch of pixels coding an AI model for men who don't interact with the world and women who are experiencing these mental health issues, which is kind of funny because everybody talks about today, oh yeah, we care about men's mental health, yet we have a company here who is making it worse. And you know, their mental health issues, a lot of it will be self-inflicted and they can fix that, but living in a time of instant gratification and a path of no effort obviously seems more desirable. But we have a sick group of individuals here who have said to themselves, you know what, we see the issue going on with men right now, and instead of, you know, making a company to try and make that situation better, we're going to make money off this. Let's further increase this devastating thing that is happening to a lot of men out there. What a crazy time. Foxy AI launched several AI models at once, but found that Lexi was the most popular as she brought in $30,000 a month. Lexi's monthly income is just half of what the average American makes in a year. According to Forbes, the average salary is $59,428. Since her debut on the site in June 2023, Lexi has attracted thousands of fans, reportedly creating a strong emotional connection with admirers. According to her creators, she is proof that love knows no boundaries. A spokesperson for the company added that some fans were even convinced that she was real and had reportedly begged to meet her in real life. Lexi is breaking barriers and changing the way we interact with AI, Sam Imara, CEO of Foxy AI, said. The thing is, this is going to have dangerous consequences later on in the future because this is only 2024 now, and look at what's going on. If we think about 10, 15 years in the future, how much different are things going to look? And PORN addictions have done enough damage to society, and it really is a pipeline for these companies to start, but you increase male loneliness, right? And this is why I don't find it funny. You know, again, these men have to take accountability for their actions. I think many of them will know what they're doing perhaps is wrong, but you further increase male loneliness and you further increase the issues that are going on with society right now. It will just lead to more bad behavior from men. It will lead to more violence and to women as well, who are going to be affected by this. This isn't just an issue that is going to affect men, and not because of the physical dangers that come from this, but also, you know, dating and relationships. Women naturally want a strong masculine man. We all know this, but it seems like technology, and as we go further into the future, really wants to get rid of that, and the ability for women to find those things is being hindered because the men that could become strong, masculine, a good father figure, a good masculine role model, which young men today need, is being taken away because they are losing the ability to develop themselves the more that technology develops, and the ability to develop relationships that actually matter, meaningful relationships. This is only a net negative for society and will in turn as well make more women lonely. It's almost like none of this is a coincidence, right? It's almost like this is done on purpose to make men weak, lonely, sedated, keep them separated from women, you know, keep men and women far apart from each other. It makes me sad what is happening to men today. We can all see what's going on and we can all see where this is heading. And I do think it's down to us, the people who haven't had kids yet, to become the best versions of ourselves, create a strong family with good morals, strong morals, good views. And I know it can still happen within these families, but I do think if you create a strong family unit, you significantly decrease the chance of something like this happening, where you have sons who separate themselves from the world, stay in their rooms all day, talk to nobody, which, you know, if they go down that path, and with the future coming very fast, talking to virtual girlfriends and AI models is a likely outcome. But leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on this issue. Do you think it's a serious issue that is going to affect society in a very big way, I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, comment on this video, share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out.